Alright, sorry for the super crude way, but I gotta get out the door. So, this is what we're going to do. We've got our FireWire cable. We have our second laptop. Now, on the second laptop, and I'll actually bring it up on this screen right here, you'll want to bring up Startup Disk. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow the other laptop to become essentially a hard drive. You can also do the same thing by when you start it up, hold down Command and T before the chime starts. As soon as you hear the chime, you can let go and it should bring it into target disk. So otherwise you can go into here, go to target disk mode, and then when you click that, and I can't even type today, when you click that, when you reboot, it'll go directly into target disk mode. So I'm not going to do it with this. I am going to do it with my other machine. I'm going to go unlock it, target disk mode, restart. Now, take your cable, hook it into any of your ports, and you'll know when you're in target disk mode, you'll see the FireWire symbol pop up. Yours might look a little different because I believe you have the FireWire 2. This is 3. So here's our connectors. I can actually close the lid on this if I want now. I will connect. And usually it will take a few seconds, but you'll see, or it should be Macintosh hard drive up here on the desktop. It has to kind of sort through some things. So while that's loading up, I'm in Carbon Copy Cloner. This is a good file level transfer, so it'll only transfer the files that have changed. So we're going to start a new thing. We're going to call this music. I'm going to turn safety net on. If you leave, off. If you leave it on, it's going to basically create shadow files on there, eat up hard disk space. We don't want that. So I'm going to turn that off. Here's our external drive. So this is what we need to do now. I'm going to go into Finder. I'm going to go into my local drive. So I'm going to go into my user profile. I've got music. And as you see, there's this Serato, the Serato backup. This is what's most important because this is where your database files are and everything. If you have a different path for your music, not a big deal. But if your music's in here as well, then of course you clone your music identically to the other machine. So basically I'm just going to take the music directory. This is our source, drag and drop it. Then I'm going to go into the external. I'm going to go into users, my particular self, go into music, and bam. Couple things to note, if you have anything on the target machine and you click off safety net and you wanted something on that target machine, it's going to wipe it away. So everything in music on the target machine is going to be identical to the source if you do it like this. I recommend doing that. You don't want to have a disparity between the two, but this is where it's at. And then you just hit clone, and it will take, it basically depends how long of files you have, if all your music files are there. This is what I always did to keep things in sync. Then I reversed the path. So I would have normally two things here. I'd have my my daily syncing to my gig laptop, and then my gig laptop syncing back to my daily, because I always work on my daily. I just kept all my files consistent between the two, and that's basically how it works. So I hope this really helped. I got to head out the door. I'll upload this video, but I really hope it helped.